Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, if I sound kind of sluggish and slow, it's because I am exhausted. So, since yesterday, I've been working on my gaming PC. So, I had bought a processor to overall, just upgrade my PC, not realizing how difficult it was to replace a processor because how my computer is designed, I have to take my whole computer apart just to replace the processor. So I'm going to explain that. I'm going to explain why I have to do that. And I'm also going to be kind of ranting about when something is clearly not the obvious, but you'll have people around you to make it seem like that you're just dumb and everybody knows that you're supposed to buy thermal paste when you're buying a processor. I'm gonna talk on that real quick because, so yeah, like I said yesterday, was looking at a new. I've been actually looking at a new processor for a while, and I seen that Best Buy had like one left, like the one that I was looking for. So I buy it and just thinking that it's just gonna be a quick little like add-on. That's it, like because for somebody that has never built a PC, I played like maybe 5-10 minutes of PC building simulator. That's the only knowledge that I know, and I struggled with that. So yeah, I maybe should have looked around a little bit more, or kind of just did some more research, but I don't need to be told after the fact, more so before the fact. I'm telling you, Bob. All right. So, so I buy the processor, come home, open up some tutorials, start looking through, seeing on how to like take it. Cause I replaced my graphics card, no added on accessories. I replaced the RAM, no added on accessories. I figured the processor is exactly the same. You just replace the processor, no added on accessories. But I get all the way home, and this is late in the afternoon. So I get all the way home, and it's like, I can't remember. It was like maybe like 3-4, but it was getting dark out, and it's already cold outside, and it's icy. So I had no plans on going back outdoors until when it gets above 30, 40 maybe. So anyways, I realized that I needed, or after watching a tutorial, I realized that I needed thermal paste. Thermal paste is pretty much the stuff that you put on your processor and the cooling fan that goes over the processor. So it won't overheat and it won't like fry your processor. Your pretty much, I think your motherboard, the processor, all that stuff. So it's just how I see it. If one thing is damaged, everything is damaged. So I'm like, okay, I'm not doing nothing until I get this thermal paste. So yeah, frustrated, stressed out, made a whole rant video about it yesterday. I'm posting it on TikTok. And yeah, left it as that. I wake up this morning, preparing myself to go out on this Ice Age adventure and getting me some thermal paste. And I go and wake up, like, I like to check my phone. I like to check social media, all that stuff, check my messages, emails, comments, all that stuff. So I go and open up TikTok. And I start seeing like all these notifications. So yeah, for some reason, like I have been blown up like crazy on TikTok. Like I'll have videos I posted a long time ago still getting likes to this day. But so anyways, I go and I check the comments, and a lot of the comments was on the rant video of me getting the thermal paste. A good majority of the comments were people getting on me for not buying thermal paste. As if I'm supposed to know. Oh, I'm this. See, that's the thing where it's like you should never put that pressure on a person to make it seem like they, because they know a lot about technology that, they could just therefore. Like, no, I need to know more about it. But there were some people that were chill. And then there was others that were just making me feel like an idiot. Like, oh, he don't know what he doing. He don't know what he talking. It's like, bruh, how many people, and the funny thing is, I guarantee and I promise you, all the people that was coming after me in the comment sections, getting on me about not buying thermal paste, I guarantee and I promise you they've messed up in life. So my thing is this, if I am that person, right, where if somebody comes to me and they're all like, oh yeah, I'm replacing my processor but forgot thermal paste, I'm like, oh man, like, hey, it happens to the best of us. Like, I'm not going to make them feel stupid about making a mistake on buying some stuff. If anything, this is how it should have went down. I go up to Best Buy. No. I order the processor, right? Because that's how I bought it. I bought it and then went to go pick it up. What they should have done was warn you beforehand, okay? Saying, hey, warning, thermal paste is needed for your processor, because my thing is this: if it's a technology store, they should know that people is like, they're gonna need to know some stuff. So it's like, do you have thermal paste? Yes or no? No. Okay, we're adding thermal paste to your cart because thermal paste is needed for the processor so your processor won't mess up or malfunction in the future and stuff. All right, cool, dope. Got my thermal paste, got my processor, could have easily replaced that stuff, went about my day, could have most likely streamed last night instead of having to wait until tonight to stream. But yeah, all that stuff could have been handled. But no, like, it's like, because I know people are gonna be all like, oh, you gotta take responsibility, it's your fault, it's this, is that. How are you supposed to know if you've never done it before? That's the thing what I don't like about people, where it's like, they make you feel like something's wrong with you because you're doing something for the first time. Bruh, like, I see, that's why I'm like, when it's stuff like that, I don't even be wanting to socialize with people. I don't be wanting to. So no, I was all like, no, I don't care about what any of you guys got to say. I made a mistake. We all make mistakes. So I was like, nah, bro. I deleted the comments because I was like, this is just straight up people just being toxic. I'm all like, and I know there's gonna probably be people like, oh, deleting comments, deleting. I don't care what y'all have to think about me deleting comments. I'm like that. No, my thing is this: if you going to leave a comment and it's going to be disrespectful towards somebody, be prepared to wake up next morning or go back to that video and you ain't going to see your comment there. I'm like, I don't care how people feel, what they have to say, any of that crap. It's like, bruh, how am I supposed to know? Like, that's the, and then people are like, oh, you should watch the tutorial first. The thing is, like I had said, okay, for those that want to lay that out on the table, that I should have watched the tutorial first. I watched all these different videos on all these different parts that I had to replace on my computer. Never once did I have to buy some accessory in order to replace that part. None. When I bought my RAM, no accessories. When I bought my graphics card, no accessories. Keyboard, mouse, monitor, all that stuff, no accessories. So my thing is, and then no, here's the thing. So when you're getting, so what RAM, there's really no, but let's just say a monitor for an example, right? Now imagine pretty much this is what they overall are doing. Like if we're going to use a monitor as an example, they give you the monitor, but no HDMI cord. Now, how would that make you feel? And then you got people coming after like, oh, you should have known that they wasn't going to be no HDMI. My thing is this. If you already had a monitor already equipped with HDMI cords, all that stuff, and then you need, because I know like with the monitor that I have, I had to get like a newer version of an HDMI cord, but let's just say though, where it's like you didn't know that and you go out and buy a monitor and now you got people getting on you because you didn't know about this HDMI cord that you never thought of. You didn't know that this HDMI cord existed until yesterday, and now you got a lot of people is gonna be mad about that. They gonna feel a certain way about, well, maybe not mad, but you're gonna feel a certain way about people coming after you, getting on you about not knowing about this HDMI cord. So that's how I feel when people are coming after me for not knowing about thermal paste. I would like to know what is the sales for thermal paste for throughout the year. All 365 days of whatever year, what was the sales for each of those years ever since thermal paste? When did thermal paste even get created? When was thermal paste invented? Thermal paste. Can I use? People were really talking about using toothpaste as thermal paste, and I was like, that just doesn't seem right. But there's people. I'll be so mad. Can you use toothpaste? Simply, yeah. I was about to say, I've seen so many different things where they say like you can't use toothpaste as thermal paste, but yeah, I'm not seeing when it was invented. I don't know why it's like when you look up stuff on like just overall Google and you don't get a legitimate answer and stuff. But overall though, I imagine that there's probably a lot of people in this world that don't know about thermal paste unless you build PCs. I've never built a PC before. I've only replaced some parts on the PC that I have right now. That was it. So I've never built a PC before. So for people to come after me for not knowing about that, that's ignorance on them. It's like not everybody has the same mindset as you where, well, we know about, and that's the thing where it's like, it's so annoying where it's like, it doesn't even have to be a situation like that. It can literally be any situation where it's like, oh man, I forgot to do this to my car, or I forgot to do this to my house, or I forgot to do whatever, and somebody, they always feel like that and I feel like people do that only to make themselves sound smarter, but they're like, oh yeah, no, you didn't know about that, bro, come on, how do you not know about that, how do you not know about, I'm trying to think of something that I can use it, but either way, whatever the example, you place out the example, and then just imagine somebody like you not knowing something, but imagine somebody just being like, oh, you didn't know about that? What's wrong with you? You an idiot or something? Like, bro, how do you not know about that? You're never gonna want to talk to that person again. Never. Like it's funny because it brings me back to when I remember I had started my old job. And I remember when the one cashier that was working there at the time just always made me feel like that I was just like, no, the thing is this, I'll admit, I messed up, but I don't need to be reminded or to have like a secondary confirmation that I'm a mess up. I know I'm a mess up. I know this ain't gonna be the last time I mess up. I know there's gonna be other situations where I mess up in life, but I don't need people to get on me for messing up. That's one thing for sure. So, cause yeah, it's stuff like that where I'm like, no, what you can do is turn around, not face me, not look at me, not talk to me, not breathe in my direction, and you can walk the opposite way because I ain't hearing nothing that you have to say to me. All right, so but yeah, it's just overall though, word of advice for anybody out there, replacing parts on your PC. Yeah, it probably is best, watch some tutorials beforehand. See, here's the thing. I'm gonna talk nice to people. I'm gonna be respectful to people. I'm not gonna make people feel stupid for when, they do something and then they mess up on it. So here's the thing. When you are it can honestly go for anything. I feel like this ain't no different than somebody working on a car. If you're working on a car, make sure of it that you find everything that you need to find to replace that one part on your car, because it could be something as simple as replacing your rear view mirror, and they're all like, oh, you need this specialized mirror cleaner stuff for the mirror, and it's like, oh, okay, well, I didn't know that. I didn't know that you needed some extra stuff for your mirror. Or it could be to replace your headlight. Oh, you need this wire to replace. Oh, well, I didn't know that. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. Just, look up the stuff that you need to look up. But overall, though, yeah, it's like if you got people out there that's talking to you like something wrong with you for not knowing something that you've never replaced. I'm 26 years old, okay? I am young, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, it's like, even though I would say that, because people are gonna be like, oh, young people should know about technology, because you'll have those type of people out there. They're like, oh yeah, young people should know all that stuff about technology. They should know about thermal paste and all that. I'm like, bruh, I don't know. Okay, I'm not old enough to know, and and I feel like I'm at that same time. I'm at a young age. Yeah, so I mean, it's all within the same. It's all within the same. That it's like young, old, don't matter. It's like, I'm pretty sure there's old people that probably don't know about thermal paste. There's probably people in this world, okay? In this world, all right, that has fought through wars. They have been, have done everything possible, okay? And even done messed around with some computer stuff. I guarantee and I promise you, individual, all right, in this world, outside, because they making it seem like everybody knows about thermal paste. I guarantee and I promise you, if I was just to ask a bunch of different people about thermal paste, there might be some where they're like, oh yeah, I know about thermal paste and stuff. But I guarantee and promise you, there's gonna be a lot of people that's like, no, I've never heard of thermal paste, and they most likely gonna be older than me. I guarantee, and I promise you, there's people that probably work in computer jobs where they're the typers, they're the internet searchers, they're those ones. They're not the ones that's building. They got a IT guy that is that the name, whatever the name is, but they got a guy to fix a computer if their computer needs fixing. They got a guy that most likely knows about thermal paste, and who knows? There's probably a guy that does work around that stuff, and he's all like, "Hey, look, all I just do is replace RAM, memory cards, graphics cards, and all that extra stuff. I don't know nothing about it." But yeah, it's like it's just, I'm gonna just say this right now, not everybody in this world knows about something, so don't go after them for not knowing. That's just life advice for everybody. So but and then another thing, I'm like, bro, like, so overall, like, how has it been, working on your computer? So yesterday when I realized that I needed the thermal paste, so there's this plate that's like holds the processor and the cooling fan over. So it doesn't hold the processor, but it holds the cooling fan over the processor. So I was trying to just, screw the stuff down, not realizing the plate had fell off. Why they would even make that design, I don't know. But I have tape, and I'm like, I'm going to tape it and then, then remove the tape afterwards. But yeah, so anyways, the plate falls off. I have to take the pretty much like the whole PC apart. I had to take the whole PC apart. Not like the shell, but just the organs, the internal stuff of the PC and things. But had to take all that stuff, unplug a bunch of wires, take out a bunch of screws. And then, overall, did get the plate. And then at that point, I just slept on it, recorded. Instead of streaming last night, I ended up just recording some videos. But I was just too tired from yesterday. Most likely it's going to probably be the same. So I don't even know. I might not stream for that long period of time tonight. But, overall, though, I was like, I just went, did all that stuff. And then today, went out, got the thermal paste, also got like this like alcohol cleaner stuff, so just to like clean it so like the thermal paste won't like seep through and all that stuff. I think they say you need like Q-tips, but I'm like, I think what I am gonna do is just kind of like try to take this this towel that came with the alcohol stuff and just kind of wipe around it. But who knows, I might have to. I don't even want to go back out. That's the thing where I'm like, I don't want to go back out. I don't want to do nothing, bruh. I'm like, I just want to stay indoors because outside of building the PC, so right now it is 24 degrees outside, and I think so. I don't know if it's like this for everybody, but I know on my phone where it says like it's 20. So it says it's 22 degrees outside, and it feels like 12. I was outside yesterday and today. Yesterday it was more so, I had to more so worry about like slipping and falling and stuff, and I didn't want, because it wasn't like there was enough ice and snow on the ground to cushion my fall. It was thin, and the ice was like, bro, it would get you at times to where you don't even be expecting it. Like black ice, bro, that's like the one black thing in this world that I usually like a lot of black things, all right? Black people, black dogs, black cats, black TVs, black shoes, whatever it is. But black ice, no, I am racist towards black ice, bro. I'm like, at least with white ice, you can see white ice, but black ice, no, black ice lives do not matter, and they never will. All right, so but anyways, the black ice caught me slipping a little bit. I didn't fall, thank God. I did not fall. But overall though, yeah, it was just, man, doing that, going back and forth. And then, then today it was cold. I didn't even wear the right pants. I didn't wear the right hoodie. So I'm at the bus station. I missed the bus. I walk up to the bus station and I see my bus pulling off. I didn't even have the energy to chase after it. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to sit here, listen to music, and just chill, right? I didn't have a bag to hold my product. I didn't even bring my backpack. So I had to sit there for a little bit, holding it in my hands. I had gloves on, but still, I was cold. So I go and so at that point, I was like, look, I don't even care because I usually like to sit a certain way. I usually like to, be a little bit relaxed when I'm sitting. I couldn't today, all right? So I had to take my the thermal paste and the alcohol spray stuff, hold it between my legs, right? And then have to like use my muscles to hold it in place so it doesn't like fall or slip through and things and fall on the ground, because I'm like, I don't know what's on that ground. So anyways, I'm having to sit like that for 30 minutes, all right? And then eventually so it was like maybe half of it was like me holding it, and the other half was just me sitting there like clenching my legs together and making sure that it doesn't fall, and then having my hands in my pocket. Couldn't lean back because there's this like big pole that they put there for some reason. I don't even know why, but they put this pole on the like bus station seats, like, well, like in the outside, not inside the bus, but in the outside, like where you just be sitting around waiting for the bus and stuff. And they got like that sitting area. So they got this pole. That pole is freezing. Could not lean on it. So I'm having to like sit forward. I'm like, bruh, I am uncomfortable and I am cold. I do not like, and that's the thing though, where it's like, at least, because I know people are gonna probably ask like, okay, what would you say is better, summer weather or winter weather? I'm still gonna say winter weather, even though it was cold. At least if it's cold outside, my heater works. When it's hot outside, my fan does not work. Like that year when it was like 100 and something degrees, bro, I was laying in my bed uncomfortable, bruh. So I'm like, at least with the cold weather, I can be, comfortable. But with hot weather, no. I'm like, it's just, nah. Can't do it, alright? So, but yeah, then came home. So yeah, now I'm working on this stuff. Almost done. All I just gotta do is put this, I put the new processor in. So all I just gotta do is add this thermal paste and then put this plate on the back, screw all that stuff up. Plug everything back up, and I'm hoping and praying that I did not mess up any things, and it'll work, once when I, start back playing on my stuff again. But if it doesn't, man, I'm gonna be, you know what? In fact, I actually forgot to plug up the graphics card, so I'm like, I need to do that. What else do I do? Yeah, it's a lot, man. It is a lot, building. I pretty much did build a PC, like, besides, like, the shell, like, no, all the inside stuff, no, I pretty much did that. So, yeah, I think, I don't know, like, would I ever turn that into a business? Maybe. I mean, here's what I would do, though. Because if somebody was all like, hey, I don't want to, build this PC myself. I want to have somebody else build it for me. Yeah, I think I probably would do some stuff like that. Like, I think I am going to have to work on it. I might end up buying that PC building simulator, too. And then, yeah, just build PCs and then freaking, yeah, if I decide to turn it into a business, that's just going to be my little business on the side, building PCs. And then just being like, hey, yeah, I wonder how much would it cost to build it? How much does it cost to build a PC? Is it cheaper to build how much does it cost to build a PC? Budget breakdown, the budget range, we recommend spending between $600 to $800 for a solid game. Okay, so yeah, I'll probably have it where it's like, well, nah, because that's too much. $600 to $800. I think I definitely because my thing is this: if they buy all the parts, then I'll probably just have it where it's like, okay, like $50 to $100 or something. But I probably depending on what kind of PC it is, and then like the amount of time I have to spend. Yeah, so I'll probably have it where it like ranges out to like like $50 to $100 or something, because that's it. That I feel like that's like, I feel like that's okay. Like if it's like pay like $50 an hour, then just most cases it's gonna most likely just be 50, so it's like 50 and a half of 25, so yeah, $75. I'm like, okay, shoot, hey man, I'm about to be out here building PCs real soon. So because I mean, the thing is this: it's relaxing, I guess, in a way when you know what you're doing. Because, like, the times when the two tables that I built, because I built my TV table and my computer table, and I remember it was stressful not, knowing how to build a table and stuff. But then overall, like, just building this PC, it's like, when you know what you're doing and then you actually sit there, then it's like, it gets easier. So. But yeah, anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 46. I don't know why I keep saying 43. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 46 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you are purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. And we'll knock $20 off your first purchase. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.